Still in Piriaka. This is first thing in the morning. It's about 6:30. Chicken asleep on the grass. Well, not asleep, but chicken on the grass. Very blue sky, but very foggy. We'll be leaving here before 10. It's 3 degrees according to the internet, so yep, supposedly 3 degrees. And I see we left our hatch open all night, so it's probably 3 degrees in the van, although we just turned the diesel heater on and it's fighting that. I'll shut that in a minute. If you enjoy the video, please don't forget to press the subscribe, ring the bell, press the like button and leave comments and ask questions as required. In this episode, we travel from Piriaka, just outside of Taumarunui, to Pahiatua. We have relations we would like to catch up with there, and it is almost on the way to Plymouton, where we will wait until Wednesday when we are booked on the ferry. In this clip, I'm doing our outside the van checks prior to leaving. The checks are less in this case, as we never unhooked from the car. Nevertheless, these checks are important as it is easy to forget small details. I personally use notes on my phone that I can tick and untick as required. These checks include reconnection of the van cables, as it is probable that leaving the electrical hookup connected to the car would drain the car battery. Also, indicators, stop lights and lights in general must be checked each time the van is connected. In our case, I always check the level of the van side to side even though we are not disconnected. Our van is on airbags that have an auto level feature for travel. If we remain connected, sometimes I will use the manual level feature to level the van side to side while we are parked. This morning I have another small issue that needs resolving. The site has many chickens, and I, without thinking too much, fed some of them with rolled oats next to the van. I have a plan to lure them away, I think, and it involves more rolled oats. The route today will take around 3 hours 15 minutes. We will drive through National Park, Ohakuni, Waiouru, Fielding and Ashurst. Our destination is Glasgow Street in Pahiatua. My plan to lure these chickens away from the van was working well until two roosters began to brawl, scattering the chickens. Most chickens were away now, but to be sure I increased the feed quantity and distance as well. With the vacuum cleaner plugged in and charging, the checks all complete and the chickens out of the way, we began our journey to Pahiatua. New Zealand truly has stunning scenery, so come along for the ride as we travel off to Pahiatua for a very condensed version of our road trip.
When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want but not what you need, when you feel so tired but you can't sleep, stuck in rivers, and the tears come streaming down your face, when you lose something you can't replace, when you love someone but it goes to waste, could it be worse? Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. Above or down below, when you're too in love to let it go, but if you never try you'll never know just what you were. Will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to See a stream of your face. I promise you I'll learn from my mistakes. See a stream of your face. Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
This is the last of the towns we must travel through to Pahiatua. Ashurst. Ashurst is one of the sites in New Zealand that houses many wind turbines owned and operated by Meridian Energy. This farm consists of 55 turbines currently with an output of 90.75 megawatts of power. The cost of this farm is reported at $100 million. Finally we arrive in Pahiatua. The recognisable Harvard sits at the town entrance at the start of the full-length parkground separating north and southbound traffic. Carnival Park, where we are staying, is at the south end of town on Glasgow Street and easily found. When we arrived here, we were asked not to drive across the grass area. This year the ground has had extreme rainfall and the ground is waterlogged. I noticed myself areas that even walking was not possible, and places with ankle-deep mud, whereas other areas were quite firm. This constitutes a large part of the park's parking and would be affecting their income, I would bet. The park has all the normal amenities with a small playground but large fields, barbecues, a bushwalk, kitchen, lounge areas, clothes washing facilities and small lodges for hire. Currently the grass area is too boggy for vehicles, but in summer would give access to many more campers. This is the entrance to the bushwalk at the park. As we only stay one day, we will not have time to examine this ourselves. Instead, we will be catching up with family in the area. Shown is the rear of the reception office area. The managers live at the park and the office is their accommodation. This is at the very end of the park, so it is easier to park in the lane you enter the park from and walk to the office. These are two small bungalows which can be hired. These are tidy and adequate and are right next to the kitchen and lounge facilities. The lounge is a single lounge with a kitchen next door and a washing machine and dryer at the entrance. On the end of the kitchen facilities block are the toilets, and at the rear is a clothesline if required, but bring your own pegs of course. At the end of the entry lane are the recycling and waste bins. These are well labelled and simple enough to understand, like most parks. Town is within walking distance from Carnival Park. If you choose to walk up the park surrounds in the centre of the street, you will first encounter this memorial. It is for Kenneth Anderson Bain, who is a returning wounded soldier who saw a 2-year-old child fall out the porthole from the SS Rahini in 1916 and leapt into the ocean to save the toddler. Neither he or the child were ever seen again, unfortunately. This building appears to be the council offices. The main street of town has restaurants, takeaways, a new world, and the medium strip doubles as a park, complete with a kids' play area. There was a camp in Pahiatua during the Second World War that was used for Japanese prisoners. Those prisoners were moved to another camp in 1944 and the camp was repurposed and set up for Polish refugees. Many of those refugees made a life here in New Zealand and became part of the mix of diverse cultures we see in the country today. Some of these buildings in town have their creation date on the front clearly displayed. Many of them are in the very early 1900s, so this is a very old town by New Zealand standards. This monument, almost exactly central in the park, is a memorial and list of the people in the area that served and died in the First World War. I was surprised at how long that list is for what would have been a growing but still small town in that era. The gardens are well kept with many seating areas and quiet secluded spots except for a small amount of traffic noise. There are toilets as well and a kids' park, sort of shopping with daycare. This is the Harvard Adventure Park, where some of our kids will remember having fun times in. The last time we saw this park is I think in the 1990s era, and I see some new additions, especially changes to the small kids area and slides. But I am heartened to see the Lullaby still looking original. We had many good times on that Lullaby. This is the item the park is named after. It's a Canadian-built aircraft manufactured by de Havilland, first produced and flown in 1938. It was primarily a combat trainer and was an essential part of the RNZAF, with 202 units arriving here in 1943. When I was in the Air Force in 1974, these were still in operation and were not retired until 1977. I believe these were replaced by the Strike Master Advanced Pilot Trainer, but this is from my memory only. This is a quaint old town and well worth visiting, with a mix of old and new and a rich history. There are trout in the streams and walks in the hills with friendly locals. This is where we leave this video today as we pack up and head off to Plimerton to see more family and wait for the ferry on Wednesday.